This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
This is the 7 a.m. update for Tuesday, March the 11th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Good morning. It's over to Parliament today for the laying of the 2014 to 2015 estimates of revenue and expenditure. Opposition MP Edmund Hinkson says he's eager to see what Agriculture Minister Dr. David Estwick will do in light of the recent controversy surrounding his alternative economic plan. Hinkson also says while he supports Estwick's proposal to seek out alternative sources of funding, government needs to be cautious about putting all its eggs in one basket.
I believe that it might make some sense to look outside traditional markets to borrow money. I'm not so sure that it's advisable to put all your eggs in one basket, in the Middle East basket. But there again, to me, we have to look outside traditional markets. We have to look to the Far East more and other sources of finance.
Cheaper airfares could be coming for persons flying on regional airline LIAT. The Prime Minister of one of the shareholder governments tells Barbados today the matter is being put on the priority list for discussion. Antigua and Barbuda's Baldwin Spencer says even though the issue is a difficult one to resolve, the governments will be examining ways in which the fares could be adjusted.
It is a matter that will occupy our attention, and it's one of the issues that is on the front burner in terms of LIAT making the kind of representation and hoping that our regional governments together would want to look at this and see to what extent some adjustments can be made that would make the cost of traveling up and down the region a bit more affordable.
Don't wait until the last minute to tell us what challenges you are facing. That's the caution from Home Affairs Minister Adriel Brathwaite to the contractors who formally started construction yesterday on an $8 million headquarters for the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency at Lears in St. George. Brathwaite says his government is interested in working closely with the contractors in order for the project to finish on schedule.
If there are any obstacles that you encounter over the next couple of months, let us know up front. Don't wait until there's significant issues. Let us know up front because we recognize that you have certain deadlines. We want to get everyone under one roof as soon as possible. So let us continue our collaborative effort so that 11 months from now or 12 months from now, Commander Long, Pastor William and Mr. Jackson, we can all come here and celebrate the finishing of this project.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
In the region, St. Kitts and Nevis Prime Minister Dr. Denzil Douglas is accusing his dismissed Foreign Affairs Minister Timothy Harris of being a power-hungry man. Douglas was speaking to reporters while attending the CARICOM Heads of Government Conference in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Responding to questions about protest action being staged by his ex-minister, Douglas accused him of trying to bypass the normal constitutional procedure of becoming a prime minister.
If Timothy Harris and others who were part of the Labour Party sitting in Parliament on the government side wish not to associate with the party and the government anymore. All they have to do is to resign their seats in parliament and let us have by-elections and let us see really what the people of St. Kitts and Nevis wish to have as their government.
Internationally now, among the many mysteries in the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 are the identities and motivations of two men who used stolen passports to board the aircraft. While there's no evidence yet to suggest the men had anything to do with the plane's disappearance, their presence on the flight has set off an international investigation and renewed discussion about screening global travelers. A U.S. intelligence official said the Malaysian authorities have shared photos and biometric information, which can include fingerprints, from the men with the United States. That's been the 7 a.m. update. Join us again at noon. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Stay tuned. The Business Minute is up next.
The Business Minute is brought to you by Signia Financial Group.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.
This is the Barbados Today Business Minute for Tuesday, March 11th, 2014. I'm Vic Fernandes. An agricultural expert suggests Barbados is capable of feeding itself, but she says farmers will have to change the way they do business. Jean Lowry, who heads the local chapter of the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, IICA, says if farmers are to be competitive, they must plan their production. She points out that too many local farmers are growing the same crops and not enough, and this could be holding back their growth.
You go to places like the Cheapside Market and you take a look at what's on the stalls, there's a lot of similarities. And so if you could in fact start planning that production a little bit better so that everybody's not selling at the same thing. I went looking for cilantro, and in all of those stalls I think there was only 2 that had cilantro at that particular day on that particular morning. Probably a week later everybody had cilantro. So just an example.
Businessman Robert Pitcher advises small business owners to look beyond banks for financing. He contends that banks demand too much from entrepreneurs who are seldom successful in securing loans. Pitcher, the owner of Fun & Son Publishing, tells Barbados Today family and close friends should not be overlooked, and he suggests they may very well be the best option.
In taking your family to look at the proposed business and that it is workable, it should be the first place you should look for money is from them to bring them in as shareholders in your business.
Digicel Jamaica is reporting strong double-digit growth, a 40% increase in data revenues and data plan subscribers over the last quarter ending December 2013. Chief Executive Officer Barry O'Brien attributes the strong performance to what he calls effective strategies over the past year. O'Brien reports the company added an additional 200,000 subscribers to its 4G mobile network. He's also buoyed by the market's response to Digicel's line of smartphones. And now for today's financial tip. Take the risk, but be always prepared for the outcome. That's been the Barbados Today Business Minute. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Vic Fernandes.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Quality solutions for your financial needs.